yards.
Is this your first Iowa State Fair?
It's my first Iowa State Fair. We're excited to be here.
Welcome. Way to kick it off with the historical walking tour. Welcome to the opening day walking tour. The Iowa State Fair started as a 3-day event held in Fairfield in 1854. For about 3 decades, the fair was held at different locations around the state. And for a time, the State Fair was located further west in Des Moines, near the intersection of 42nd Street and Ingersoll Avenue. It moved to this site in 1886 after the state legislature and the city of Des Moines appropriated funds to purchase the Calvin Thornton farm. The State Fair Board took possession of this land in June of 1886.
You could find windmills, you could find steam tractors, you could find later other tractors, but most of those were later relegated to what is now the Varied Industries building.
The earliest ye old mill construction was in 1920. It was completed in 1924. That version was burned in a fire. It was reconstructed, and then, as we can thank the Blue Ribbon Foundation in supporting other buildings that fell into disrepair, high as 50 feet at times. It can handle about 1,500 riders an hour.
The Ag Building opened in time for the 1904 State Fair. According to The Homestead, a well-known farm newspaper of the late 1800s and early 1900s, it was one of the finest structures for exhibiting products of the farm that can be found in the Central West. The building was used as the agriculture, horticulture, and dairy building, and the design was inspired by Chicago's Columbian Exposition.
We're going to head down toward the livestock pavilion. Jess will tell you about that as we walk along. We're going to move back out into the street as well, just to give everybody a little bit more room.
As we stroll, we are approaching the livestock pavilion. It'll be the next large brick building on your left. This livestock pavilion, which we are almost to, was the first major brick and steel structure at these fairgrounds.
Iowa Falls native, Bill Riley.
Cold raining.
Thank you so much for attending the 2016 Opening Day Historical Walking Tour. I apologize that the weather committee failed, but you certainly are all dedicated fairgoers. We hope that you've enjoyed it and learned a little bit about our fantastic state fairgrounds.